Okay, so let's start with the topic. As you all know, the topic is basically enhancing employee experience and operational efficiency with self-service and IT asset management. So this is my brief introduction. My name is Asim Jalil. I am the sales manager at EZO, which is the name of the company. We are a US-based organization operating globally in different areas of the world. We specialize in asset management, IT asset management, non-IT asset management, and inventory management, and service management as well. I am covering the sales growth and partnerships for Europe, MENA, LATAM, and APEC region. And also, these are one of my goals, helping customers and business to grow simultaneously. I work for the success of the customers and business by creating an impact. And you're also seeing some of the brand logos of our customers. We have around about 3,500 plus customers using our product. And then we have around about more than 1 million users, and 75 million assets are being tracked and managed with the help of our product. Okay, so this is going to be the brief outline what we are going to talk about today. It's going to be employee experience, impact on business value, and service catalog. You might have the idea of what service catalog is and its value for the organization. Introduction to our product Assets Owner, and it's a roadmap what we are going to launch. Employee experience. So I think let's start this with one question that how many of you faced challenge with IT while working as an employee? If you can just raise your hand. Did you ever face any challenge in IT, not with IT people, IT staff? Anyone? You did. Oh, all right. So we're going to talk about it. Thank you so much. Okay, why is it important? So employee-centric approach to ITSM is important. Definitely when we talk about IT asset and ITSM, specifically assets, so employee is an asset to an organization. And if the employee is happy, then definitely the productivity and overall efficiency is going to increase. And this is about a research from different research. It showed that the positive employee experience are more than 16 times engaged as compared to the negative experience of the employee. What it does, it improves employee experience, higher recommendation, engagement and retention of the employee with the organization, which overall increases the productivity for the business and the overall growth as well. So as you raised, some of you raised your hands on the challenges you have faced. We're going to talk about some of the challenges that might going to be the same which you experienced. So the common challenges in IT organization is, or in any organization, is going to be IT service desk issues. Whenever we have issue with our laptop, computer, or any of the device that we use, we're looking for a process in an organization. How do they entertain requests? How do they manage that process within the exact time that it does not cause me any delay in my work? Then incidents and break fixes issues. We have a solution. I'm going to talk about what is a solution that handles and manages the incident and break fixes issues, and the lack of self-service options. So definitely it's a lot of responsibility on an agent and an IT manager to handle and manage a lot of requests, tickets on a daily basis. So how we can improve this process by adding more self-service impact to it, so that it will be easier for the agents and for the employees to reduce the time of improving that or covering that problem. Onboarding. Definitely there is this process of onboarding which requires people to have their specific systems so that they can start working with us, and specific solutions, specific softwares that they will be using when they join the organization. Service catalog. It's revolutioning ITSM services too. And what are the core benefits of service catalog? It increases the employee productivity. employee productivity and satisfaction, delivering excellent employee experience. So the value proposition for personas are different. For employee, it's basically convenience, ease of use, and eventually promoting self-service. And for help desk agents, is it going to be streamline IT requests, increase transparency, access to essential asset management needs through the application. And for the administrators and executives, definitely it will help them with the reporting, with reducing the SLA time, and with reducing maintenance cost, and making the right decisions for the procurement, for the next procurement. Then there's other features which are included in the service catalog capability that includes customized and purpose-built self-service tool, real-time updates, and control visibility. So I'm going to talk about 3 scenarios in which we'll be seeing how service catalog is helping making improvements in an organization. The first one is going to be onboarding process. So for example, Sarah joins the organization, and she joins us in the customer support department. So she needs specific softwares and systems to start working with the company. So in service catalog, there is this feasibility where you can set the departmental level customization. So you can have different customizations for different departments, and you can create a checklist according to that department, and it's going to be customized. Like if Sarah has joined in the customer success department, what kind of integrations or systems does she need to start working on? And what is going to be the Active Directory and the relevant hardware and software solutions which you will be using. So IT or HR initiates a request. Initiates a ticket for her to start in the customer support department. And so now, using the ticket, the agent adds Sarah to Active Directory and hand over the respective assets, laptop or device or monitor that she will be using while her period with the company, and softwares via the application which she will be using. So this is the one scenario. In the next scenario, which it talks about the incident and break fix workflow, and here it's going to be the report of an issue. So Sarah's laptop fell, and now her screen is broken. She is unable to use her laptop system. Yes, it's about Sarah. And so there's this complete visibility of the assets in her custody. So how she can use this, like she can reduce the work for agents and for herself as well. So she can open up the service catalog. She can go and see what asset is assigned to her, and she can raise a ticket. And on the other hand, the asset that she has will automatically be linked to that ticket because she picked that up from the service catalog. And then it's going to be the faster response time. The next action is going to be through the agent. Agent will open up the ticket and see that Sarah reported an issue to this particular system, and these are the details of the hardware. So agent will be able to see all the details of the hardware, when the asset was purchased, who is the vendor, and what other systems were linked to the asset, and what other softwares are attached to her asset, and what was the issue. Now, this has reduced the time for Sarah and the agent to resolve this issue. And after identifying, agent will resolve the issue for her and assign another available asset. She can also request from the service catalog that I would like to have this asset from the category and from the options that we have available. Now, quickly, scenario number 3. We've talked about onboarding process. We talked about reporting an issue, and this is requesting access to a new software. So through the service catalog, you can request a new asset or a software from the service catalog option. So Sarah again wants the software to use Zoho to look into the customer details. She wants to look for customer stories and listen to the recordings. So she needs access to Zoho platform. And now this is organized and structured catalog available. So you can click catalog and request for the particular software, which is in her case Zoho. And then the agent will receive the request, identify the context, and grant her the permission to start using Zoho. So up till now, we talked about service catalog and how it is adding value to daily employee life. And our focus this year is definitely going to be increasing employee experience. We are in this business from last more than 12 years, and we are trying more towards listening to the customer's problem. As I mentioned earlier, we have more than 3,500 customers. We are a US-based organization, but now we have changed the positioning and approach towards how we are doing business. We want to do the business in which it will create an impact for our customers, how it's making their life easier, how they're using the system which is adding value for them. So as I mentioned, it's a different value proposition for employees, help desk agent, and administrators. So it helps with increasing the productivity by reducing the cost and taking right decisions in a timely manner. So IT asset management, a little bit after ITSM, I'm going to talk about ITAM tools. So an introduction to Asset Sonar. So Asset Sonar is one of our products, and our brand name is EZO. And this product is specifically designed for IT asset management that integrates with a lot of other tools, and it gives you the solution which is a single source of truth of information. And so this covers IT asset lifecycle management. When I say IT asset lifecycle management, it means that it gives you the whole overview of when the asset was purchased and the total procurement and to the closure of the assets. Then it covers hardware asset management. So all of your hardware devices will be on the platform. We integrate with a lot of other systems. For example, for hardware assets integration, we have Intune, Jamf, other SCCM, Meraki, Jump Cloud. So we integrate with all of those to bring your assets on a single source of truth of platform information. And then we have software asset. So in software asset, we have cloud asset as well as on-premise asset. And it automatically syncs every 24 hours for any update in the system, that you remain updated with your current company assets and the softwares which are installed on the devices of your employees. Post-COVID, the work and the process has changed for a lot of organizations. They are more doing the hybrid working, in which you definitely need a system that can track and gives you the whole view of who has what asset and what is happening to their assets. So we track locations, we track users' information, we track the syncing every 24 hours automatically with the help of the solution. And we have an agent that we installed. So it's a centralized dashboard. And then definitely there are multiple other things that we do, auditing, alerts, reporting that you can manage, and inventory management as well is a part of solution that we do, inventory management. So as I mentioned earlier, so now we have changed the focus to be more customer-driven organization. We are working towards making an impact in how we can making our customers' life easier. So these are some of the things that we will be launching in this year, and I'm going to talk about those. So there will be workflow-based triggers. We will be automating the workflows for employees to save their time and do the important tasks. And then there's going to be a request portal. So we have recently launched it for one of our product, which is Easy Office Inventory. It will be launched for Asset Sonar as well. Then where you have a request portal, you can just easily link the request portal, and all of your employees can go. They can log in their request, and you will be, as an agent, you will receive the request, and then you can take action on that request. Then there's going to be predictive analysis. So if you have a system in place that manages and handles all of your assets and inventory, this means there is someone who is checking what is going on. Which of your vendors' device is performing well, which of your vendors' device is faulty, so you can make better decisions in the future. So there is going to be a predictive analysis that we will be having, which will help you optimize inventory and asset procurement. Then we also have a CMDB, which is managing the configuration and to connect and helping teams to improve collaboration and productivity. And there are other few things as well that we will be launching. It's a lot of stuff I cannot memorize, so I have noted down here. Sorry. So it's going to be catalog optimization that we will be doing. It's going to be machine learning because this year our focus is on integration, automation, and AI. So we will be reducing and overcoming downtime issues, anomaly detection, so identification of event that happens to physical assets available in thousands of quantities, and detection of mixed tickets using AI. Then we will be using generative AI to manage all of these things and making improvements to create an impact. So this was it, a very quick walkthrough of what we are doing, how we are doing, and how it's making an impact in improving the employee experience. Any questions? Yeah, please.
The microphone is just for the recording.
The asset management stuff. So we're able to do the kind of the pooling in the data from like industry SCCM as well. We've never quite got that life cycle management because that's generally in our world a bit part of like the SCM process. You're buying so how do you track the not just the physical asset, but the technical part? How do you access the entire life cycle?
All right, okay, so it's a very good question. So yes, we do manage the asset lifecycle management. As you mentioned that there is a device discovery is being done by other platforms like Intune, Jamf, other SCCM, you are getting the hardware information. So for lifecycle management, we have a purchase order module. So through the purchasing order module, you can create a purchase order. So you can have the information of, you can add your vendors. We have a vendor module. In vendor module, you can add your vendors, and then you can raise purchase orders against those vendors. And then you would be able to track, okay, what is going to be the depreciation on this asset? When did I bought it? From where did I purchase it? And what is the performance of this particular asset? And then, as I mentioned, you will be able to take a predictive analysis and better decisions to that procurement. And when I say life cycle, it means that when a person joins an organization, you assign an asset, and throughout his period, so for example, he serves an organization for 3 to 5 years, you would be able to see how many assets were assigned to him, when did we assign the first asset, and what did we do to the first asset after the 2 years. So we have a automatic depreciation calculator that calculates the depreciation and sends you the alerts that this was the alert that you set, and 2 year has passed, and you need to assign him a new device, and you do the refurbishment process and dispose the asset. So you can dispose the asset, and then you will have the ability to have new assets, and that asset will be retired, and you can add additional asset to it. I hope that answers your question.
It does. Where we would struggle is that our purchase orders are through SAP.
SAP.
So
yeah. So that's also one of the things exactly to integrate with SAP. So we have received this request a lot in which enterprise organizations have SAP in place. So we will be integrating with SAP as well.
Okay.
Yeah. And by the way, we have open APIs as well. So you can integrate with SAP, and you can pull in the information through the SAP as well. Then a lot of warranty information. For example, if you're getting the devices from Dell, so we have an integration with Dell. So Dell's warranty automatically pushes into our system. Yeah.
Thank you.
Any other insight? Any other point of view? Question? No. Was it helpful? Did you guys were able to relate it to any of the work that you do? Perfect. If no one has any questions,
from the Summit's website, and it's quite what do employees want in the digital